Let's start with a simple but profound truth. Your thoughts are seeds. The moment you think them, you've planted something in the fertile ground of your mind. The question is, what will your harvest look like? Life doesn't respond to your dreams alone. It responds to your mindset, your inner voice, the stories you tell yourself. The soil of existence is always ready to grow whatever you plant, good or bad. It doesn't discriminate, it just multiplies what you give it, over and over. Like a farmer's field that yields whatever's sown, life works tirelessly to produce the results of your thoughts, whether intentional or not. Picture your mind as a garden. Each morning you wake with a handful of seeds. Some are vibrant, filled with optimism, bravery, thankfulness, and drive. Others are toxic, carrying fear, insecurity, resentment, or delay. Every thought you entertain plants one of these seeds. Over time, those seeds shape your mindset, which guides your choices. Your choices turn into actions, and your actions build your life. If your harvest, your current reality, feels barren, don't curse the conditions. Look at the seeds you've been scattering. Here's a critical insight. Most people plant thoughtlessly, not purposefully. They start their day scrolling through feeds, soaking in negativity, or engaging in petty talk, then wonder why they're restless by noon. That's not fate. It's your garden growing exactly as you've cultivated it. The solution? Plant with intention. Swap "I can't" for "I'll grow." Replace "what if I flop" with "what if I gain wisdom." Instead of "this is just my luck," try "this time I'll choose differently." One intentional thought, nurtured consistently, can reshape your entire mental landscape. A single idea believed and acted upon can spark a ripple effect, a new routine, a new outcome, a new life. But you've got to be real with yourself. What seeds are you planting? Every grumble is a seed. Every justification is a seed. Every "I'm not enough" or "it's too late" is a seed. But so is every spark of encouragement, every choice to keep going, every moment of self-control, every vision of a brighter future. What will your garden look like in a year? In a decade? The beauty is, you don't have to guess. You just need to check what you're planting today. Here's a practical tool. Start a thought journal. Each morning, jot down the dominant thought in your mind. Is it uplifting or defeating? Energizing or exhausting? Track your seeds, because what you measure, you can shift. What you shift can blossom into something extraordinary. You don't need to be a prodigy to transform your life. You just need to be a better gardener. Choose your seeds carefully. Tend them daily, shield them from weeds, and the harvest will follow. You're always sowing. What are you growing? Let me share a truth that's reshaped countless lives. Your mind is a garden, and every day something is trying to take root. If you don't control what grows, anything, good or bad, will sprout. Have you ever seen a garden choked by weeds? Did someone intentionally plant them? No. Weeds thrive on neglect, on inattention, on "I'll deal with it later." Your mind works the same way. If you don't safeguard it, you'll stop owning your thoughts. You'll just echo the world's noise. And that's risky, because the world isn't neutral. It's full of voices, some subtle, some loud, telling you you're not enough, it's too late, or change is impossible. If you're not vigilant, those voices will take hold, grow strong, and block the light of your potential. You must be the guardian of your mind, deciding what gets in and what gets out. Filter what enters through your eyes, ears, and inner dialogue. I'm not saying you should shut out all new ideas. Stay open, but not so open that weeds sneak in. It's not just about defense. It's about curation. Feed your mind ideas that challenge you, stories that ignite you, thoughts that elevate you. A resilient mind builds a resilient life. A protected mind becomes a purposeful life. A focused mind becomes a creative life. Here's how to guard your garden. First, own your morning. The first hour sets the tone for your day. If you fill it with toxic news, social media envy, or chaos, you've invited weeds. Instead, start with purpose. Read, reflect, write, or visualize something positive. Second, audit your inputs. Ask, is this book, show, or conversation helping me grow or holding me back? If it's draining, cut it. Be relentless. Your future depends on it. Third, choose your circle wisely. People carry energy and ideas. Surround yourself with builders, dreamers, and doers, and your garden will flourish. Fourth, practice mental clarity. Journaling declutters, silence restores, gratitude reframes. Even the most vibrant garden can go wild if neglected. When you protect your mind, you think sharper, choose wiser, attract better, and live with purpose, not noise. So, what's growing in your garden? Be honest. Honesty sparks progress. Decide today to guard your mind with everything you've got. Your mind is the root of every victory, every leap, every transformation. Protect it, and life will align. Let me share a timeless truth that's guided the successful for ages. You move toward what you focus on, not what you wish for, not what you idly dream about, but what you dwell on consistently, with feeling. Your mind is a compass, pointing you toward whatever you fixate on, whether you realize it or not. If you're constantly thinking, I'm exhausted, nothing goes right, I'm stuck, your actions will reflect that narrative. You'll move slower, try less, expect less, and find struggle. But if you wake up thinking, I'm growing, I'm building, I'm creating, your energy shifts. Your posture changes, your voice carries conviction, and your momentum builds. Why? Because your thoughts direct your behavior, and your behavior shapes your results. Here's the catch. Your thoughts don't need to be true to steer you. They just need to be repeated. If you tell yourself, I'm not ready, I'll fail, I'll wait, your body follows, your habits align, and your life shrinks. You've got to disrupt that cycle and aim your compass towards something worth pursuing. I once met a young woman after a talk who said, I want success, but I'm stuck. I asked, what's on your mind most of the day? She admitted, I'm always thinking about how I'm falling short. I told her, you're trying to climb a mountain while looking at the ground. You can't reach your dreams by obsessing over your fears. You've got to envision your future before it becomes real. Try this daily habit, mental mapping. Spend 5 minutes each morning focusing on where you want to go, not vaguely but precisely. Picture the health you're building, the wealth you're creating, the character you're shaping, the relationships you're nurturing. See it, feel it, speak it. When your mind holds a clear image, it starts to believe it's possible. Belief fuels action, and action builds reality. Your thoughts shape what you notice, what you pursue, and what you experience. So are you focusing on obstacles or opportunities? Regrets or possibilities? Who you were or who you're becoming? Your thoughts today are the blueprint for your tomorrow. Here's a truth too many overlook. Your life doesn't chase your wishes or intentions. It follows your beliefs. Your beliefs are your worldview, your assumptions about success, failure, people, and yourself. They're the lens through which you see everything, and they guide every choice, habit, and outcome. Your beliefs are your internal map, steering you somewhere, whether you're aware of it or not. You don't get what you desire. You get what your beliefs permit. You might crave prosperity, but if you believe money is evil, you'll push it away. You might want connection, but if you believe trust is risky, you'll keep people at arm's length. You might dream of achievement, but if you believe people like me don't succeed, you'll prove it true. Your beliefs are a prophecy you fulfill. If your life isn't what you want, don't look outward, look inward. Examine the ideas you've built your life on. Many were inherited, from family, society, or past wounds. You didn't pick them, but they're running the show. The good news? You can rewrite your beliefs. You're not stuck. You can evolve. Here's how. First, look at your results. They're the clearest sign of your beliefs. Struggling finances, declining health, rocky relationships? There's a belief behind each. Second, ask, what must I believe to keep getting this? You'll uncover thoughts like, I'm unworthy, effort is futile, or people always betray. Third, replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. I'm unworthy becomes, I'm valuable and responsible for my growth. Success is for others becomes success is earned, and I'm ready to earn it. Write these down, repeat them, live them. Fourth, craft beliefs that serve your future. Ask, will my current thinking lead to the life I want? If not, upgrade your beliefs. When you shift your beliefs, you stop reacting and start responding. You stop blaming and start creating. You become the designer of your destiny. Beliefs don't change instantly. They shift through choice, repetition, and action. Review them, refine them, reinforce them. When your beliefs evolve, your life follows. Want better finances? Upgrade your beliefs about wealth. Want better health? Embrace discipline. Want better relationships? Believe in connection. Your life will never outgrow your beliefs, so make them bold. Let's get real. You can't build a vibrant life with a gloomy mind. It's like planting roses in toxic soil. No matter how much you hope or tend, nothing thrives. Your mindset sets the stage for your entire life. Not your past, not your circumstances, but your mindset. I've learned from countless conversations that many don't realize how negative their thinking has become. They casually say, this always flops, I'm doomed to fail, or I can't do this. Those aren't just words, they're signs of a mindset that's taken root. Over time, that mindset becomes a habit, then an identity, and that identity caps your potential. But here's the hope. Your mind can change, and your life will follow. Negativity shows up in your words, doubt over confidence, your posture, slumping, hesitating, your habits, delaying, quitting, and your relationships. Expecting betrayal, attracting conflict. It all starts with your thoughts. You can't speak defeat and expect victory. You can't dwell on limits and find freedom. You can't replay rejection and feel bold. I'm not saying life is always easy. Setbacks, pain, and loss are real. But a negative mind lingers in the hurt, while a strong mind feels it, then chooses hope. Try this. Create a mindset sieve. When a negative thought arises, ask, is this helpful? Is it true? Does it push me forward? If not, overwrite it. Don't fight negativity, replace it. Instead of I'll never succeed, say, every master was once a novice. Instead of I'm too late, say, my journey starts now. Instead of I always fail, say, every stumble teaches me. Protect your inputs too. You can't expect a positive mind while consuming fear, gossip, or outrage. Feed it strength, books, podcasts, gratitude, silence. A positive life demands a positive mind, built intentionally day by day. Let me share a truth I've taught for years. Repetition is the key to mastery, belief, and transformation. It's how thoughts become convictions, and convictions become reality. Confidence comes from repeating empowering thoughts until doubt fades. Success comes from thinking, speaking, and visualizing your goals until they're part of you. One positive thought isn't enough. It's like one workout expecting instant strength. To believe deeply, you must feed your mind daily. Repetition works both ways. Negative thoughts, repeated, become limiting beliefs that shape your choices and identity. A child told they're not enough believes it, stops trying, and shrinks their dreams, not from lack of ability, but from repetition's power. The reverse is true. Repeat courage, and it grows. Repeat discipline, and it defines you. Repeat your vision, and the world responds. Your mind listens. So what are you telling it? I'm too old, or I'm just starting. I'll never win, or I'm built for this. Try the repetition ritual. Each morning, speak 5 truths about who you're becoming. Specific, grounded statements. Write them, record them, set reminders. Outshout doubt. outthink fear, overwrite old stories. You don't need to feel it first. You speak what you want to become. Repetition builds belief. Belief drives action. Action creates proof, and proof becomes unshakable. What truth do you struggle to believe? Turn it into a daily declaration. Repeat it. Act on it. Let it grow. Repetition doesn't just change your mind. It changes your life. Here's a truth many miss. Your thoughts create your life. It's simple but seismic. A thought becomes a choice. A choice, repeated, becomes a habit. Your habits shape who you are. Thought, habit, identity. That's the path. If you're stuck, don't ask, "Why do I keep failing?" Ask, "What thought drives this behavior?" Habits don't appear randomly. They grow from thoughts you've nurtured. Consider someone who thinks, "I'm scattered. I can't focus." They act on that, abandoning routines, and soon, chaos is their habit. It started with a thought. Now, imagine someone who thinks, "I'm becoming focused. I value order." They try new routines, show up early, stay consistent. Those habits stack, forming a new identity. You don't rise to your dreams. You sink to your habits, and your habits follow your thoughts. What habits stem from thoughts you no longer believe? That you'll never be fit? That money slips through your fingers? That relationships always crumble? Those thoughts, planted long ago, still shape you? To change, catch the thought behind the habit. Name the habit: procrastination, avoidance, overreacting. Choose a new thought. I keep my word to myself. I do hard things. My future is worth it. Rehearse this new identity daily and act on it. Each action votes for the new you. You don't need to believe it fully at first, just enough to act. Action sparks change. You're not trapped by old habits or identities. One new thought can birth a new habit, and one new habit can make you new. Think like the person you want to be, act like them, and soon you'll become them. Here's a truth that can shift your path overnight. The people around you amplify your thoughts. They strengthen or weaken them, making them louder or quieter. Who you surround yourself with shapes what you believe, what you do, and who you become. Every interaction, every environment either fuels your vision or drains it. So, who's influencing your mind? Some people plant seeds of inspiration, courage, and discipline. They challenge your excuses and lift your sights. Others, often unintentionally, sow doubt, normalize settling, or make smallness seem wise. Thoughts don't grow alone. They thrive or wither in your circle. You can work on your mindset, but if you're surrounded by negativity, your seeds won't take root. I'm not saying cut everyone off, but be selective with your time and energy. You become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Who sparks your growth? Who believes in you? Who lives what they preach? Seek them out. Limit the complainers, the blamers, the why bother crowd. Environment trumps willpower. In a stagnant room, your fire dims. In a room of builders, your mind expands. Association isn't just people. It's what you consume. Books, podcasts, videos. Choose inputs that elevate. Your circle shapes your destiny. Surround yourself with people who make you better, and you'll think better, live better, and become extraordinary. Here's a truth to carry forever. You don't attract what you wish for. You attract what you dwell on. Your persistent thoughts shape what you notice, what you believe is possible, and what you pursue. Your focus builds your future. This isn't magic. It's how attention directs energy, energy drives action, and action creates outcomes. When you fixate on problems, more seem to appear, not because life worsened, but because your focus narrowed. You miss solutions and opportunities, but dwell on progress, goals, or growth, and possibilities emerge. Ideas spark, people connect, momentum grows. Your thoughts point your life somewhere. What you dwell on, you expect. What you expect, you prepare for. What you prepare for, you receive. Dwell on failure, and you act guarded. Try half-heartedly and find struggle. Dwell on success, and you act boldly. Speak with purpose, and attract progress. Try this. Each morning, spend 5 minutes visualizing the future you want. Your health, wealth, relationships, purpose. Feel it, live it. Dwelling means staying there, nurturing the thought, defending it. Consistency, not fleeting effort, brings results. If you're attracting the wrong outcomes, it's feedback. It shows what's been renting space in your mind. You can't attract abundance while obsessing over scarcity. Clean house. Dwell on growth, clarity, strength. What you dwell on today becomes your tomorrow. Here's a truth that might reframe everything. Success isn't about what you have. It's about who you become. Too many chase possessions, a car, a house, fame, without becoming the person who can sustain them. If you gain without growing, you'll lose it. The real goal is to become worthy of your dreams. Want wealth? Don't just chase money, become someone who creates value and stewards it wisely. Want love? Become a partner worth loving. Want impact? Become trustworthy and skilled. Life reflects who you're becoming, not what you're wishing for. Success follows the person you build. How? Define your goal, then make it a character goal. Not, I want to lose weight, but I want to be someone who honors their body. Not, I want riches, but I want to be a creator of value. Visualize this future self daily, how they think, act, choose. Then take actions aligned with that person, even if they feel new. Each step builds the real prize, you. Become the person your dreams demand, and the life you want will follow. Let me leave you with this. You either control your mind or it controls you. There's no in-between. Your mind is a tool, powerful, but neutral. It can create or destroy, inspire or paralyze. It serves what you feed it. Don't leave it to chance, the world, or your past. Choose your thoughts like a sculptor chooses stone, with purpose. Your thoughts become beliefs, beliefs become habits, habits become identity, and identity becomes your future. What future is your mind crafting? One of fear and limits, or one of purpose and growth? You've learned your thoughts are seeds. Your mind is a garden, your focus is a compass, your beliefs are your map, and your habits shape who you become. Now decide, will you master your mind or let it master you? Don't just absorb these ideas, build with them. Guard your inputs, declare your vision, think like the person you're becoming. When you master your mind, you stop reacting and start creating. You don't just change your feelings, you change your destiny. Your mind is your greatest asset or your heaviest burden. Take charge, and there's no limit to what you can build, who you can become, or who you can inspire. You become what you think about. So think boldly, intentionally, and powerfully.